he didn't like the healing. It didn't seem to harm him, but like the holy power coming out of Zira, he's you know that he's wary.
Listen here, fuckhead. I know how to use this shit. Not back talk now.
Very well. You may continue to be my shell.
Okay, I'm gonna go wander over to the unconscious gargoyle.
Yep. It's just...
Tie him up. Tie his wings up, arms up with his rope.
Yeah, you guys are at the edge of town. You can keep him knocked out long enough to tie up.
Bring him over.
The number's a little light, Nibbles. You're kind of counting. You're like, there should be at least 10 more.
This not all of them.
And there's another dragon out there somewhere. Another drake, I guess.
This is not all of them. There are more. We should fight them before we fight Dragon.
Oh man, we fucking punched him in the nose, man. My nose is bleeding now. Bleeding now. We'll not be able to watch all the roads, man. We can just probably escape. We can go back to,
We're going to kill the dragon.
Oh yeah, man. Thinking about looking down with the treasure down the road, man. We don't want to fight these things down the treasure.
Zira's gonna talk with Ziva over on the side there.
Okay. 2 elven ladies.
Yeah, we need an exorcism.
What?
An exorcism.
Oh, to get the ghost out of him.
Yes.
She's like, I only made it to the non-spellcasting classes of being a cleric.
I don't know how to do it.
Terzleen, maybe? Or maybe, Lamaris is from the Church of Palor. They're good at fighting undead, aren't they? This hidden Hierophant he spoke of? You mentioned the hidden Hierophant?
Yeah, when he wanted to get a message out to the Hierophant to deal with the dragon.
Keep it quiet. I don't want the ghost finding me.
Okay, she says. How do we know it's Rene and not the ghost?
We've never seen Rene use a bow before.
Yeah, he never non-combat at least.
I really didn't like it when I mentioned Lamaris was around.
That might be Rene.
The Mars just happens to be standing out there in the sun. Thank you, Palo, for your light.
Oh man, these dragons don't have any treasure on them. Jim's stuck on them.
Grizak, are you trying to burn the whole forest down?
No, Grizzly's like, he's been responding to trees talking to him in his mind.
What about the one going, ah!
I'm almost ready to pee, hold on. He's gonna get to the tree that's burning and start peeing at it.
Okay, well...
He's on the ground.
Yeah, I know. You're peeing on the...
I can't reach it high.
It's good that the winds aren't very high and the trees are spaced out, so this one...
Hey, Foxfire. So.
Part of it burns and then it's slowly going out. You guys spend some time rooting through the remains of these creatures. Are you gathering up their corpses or are you just leaving them littered around?
We should gather them up. We should gather this virus and burn it.
Okay, Grinthark helps looting their meager valuables. Yeah,
How
Nibbles
heavy are they?
they're actually pretty light. Maybe about 130 pounds apiece.
Okay, we'll send a couple people back to get a wagon.
Okay, and you're gonna drag the whole horrible stench of them back to the Sunset House.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want to let the signal fire to bring Dragon here right now. We need to find the other. Better not to let them know what happened.
You did a very good shot at a distance. I'll go find the remains of the other one.
Could be that way.
That's an excellent thinking. We should do
So Mars goes off to go look for that one corpse. You see it. You can also see what looks like a like two charred, headless bodies, kind of over a fallen tree. Looks like they've been badly scorched, scattered a little bit.
Yeah, he'll pick them up. He'll pick them up as well.
Okay, they are still warm and sizzly.
Well, he will not touch them to take fire damage.
You can find the creature that Rene hit squarely in the back.
Yeah, I'll pick the remains of that up.
Okay,
The hero he is.
it's all the ghost.
Can I put the remains of the charred bodies there on top of the one that I'm carrying so I don't get burned?
Yeah, you fish them out of the fire. You don't know who they are. They're probably villagers who tried to left, or maybe some of the merchants who had gathered here for Hunclay's for Hunclay's auction. The fire eventually goes out on that one tree. You've gathered up all the bodies.
Oh, wait a minute! I forgot. Rizek's gonna go around and start pinging. Magic.
Grinthark managed to go get the sheriff and several others who are now packing up the bodies. They don't have enough strength to lift up the flame drake, but they definitely are able to cart the bat-like creatures away. The sheriff basically declares, but he's doing it in a way which is really him declaring, but also asking a question. What do you call it? The
Barricade, the siege,
a pyre and a furnace.
kiln, a
The what?
like a crematorium.
The crematorium. The crematorium is going to be busy tonight.
These are not creatures. These were villagers. You should separate them and give them proper burials.
Okay. Yeah, they wrap them up and they're eager to get away from the dragon. They don't want to touch the dragon. It's a little bit warm to the touch. Even after a couple of hours, you still have the one bat creature tied up with a bunch of rope.
Okay.
Now what? It will say at this point in time, after gathering up all the bodies and getting them on, it's probably like 1, 2 in the afternoon. Nothing seems to have come to check things out. Of course, they could have been watching from afar. There was a lot of activity, and you see
A lot of fireballs.
a lot of fireballs. A lot of time spent in this area.
I will be in the forest. I will make sure that nothing comes. Or if it does, I will know of it and report back to us.
Alone?
I should be fine.
That's a bad idea.
So, Vamaris has an ability. Train stalker. Select one type of train from the following, which the one I selected is this. While unseen by all non-allies in that type of terrain, you can sneak without the need to attempt a stealth check, as long as you move no more than 5 feet and are not within 10 feet of an enemy at any point during the movement.
So he can hump his way along the ground just by like doing the slinky or whatever, the worm.
Yep. Yep. Slow moving.
Alright, so you're gonna go and just basically hide in their camp?
Yep.
And wait?
In the outskirts of the camp, not in their camp.
Okay. Does anyone convince Mars that this is a bad idea?
I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Ziva gives
Zero.
zero
Vamaris,
as he's stalking away.
Grinthok,
Yes.
can you watch over Vamaris, please?
Oh man, do that, man. He gets running at me and run the fucking barrel at me. He said, hey, man.
No, you'll give our position away.
Yeah, I do, man. Fucking, what do you mean, man? I'm just sneaking at me.
He's already taking leaves and like putting it like around his ear and like.
What the fuck is he
His
doing, man?
hair.
I think this is grizzly, man.
The weird one has interesting ways. He's learned from our tree
From the
monks.
bridge, man. I'll just stand on the bridge, man. Find over there, man. Bring me some beer.
Run if you see the drake.
Yeah, man, I don't know if I fucking find this thing alone, man. You're crazy.
I know you'll run.
Oh, man, what are you doing, man?
I will only observe.
What are we gonna do with this one, man?
Grizak Can you wake this one up here?
Oh, should we do this here or should we do this indoors, man?
Yeah.
Indoors, man?
Are you on this? I mean, yeah. Let me heal a little bit.
You're going back to the manor.
All right. Hold on. He's gonna take 10 minutes to. He's not gonna put a spell on this thing. Gonna take 10 minutes. Go gather some herbs.
Okay.
Come back.
Grimdark's being a little whiny because we're not going back to the manor, but it's Grimdark. Vomaris is slunk off to the edge of the camp.
I'd rather save my spells just in case we gotta do this or something.
You still have to make a stealth check, though, right? It says you don't have to make a stealth check, so
No.
you're just hidden.
He's just
It's auto hidden.
he's auto
It's
hiding.
fucking
Broken.
no. It's like the elves in the forest are scary.
Yes. Yep.
Don't go to the open forest, White. We can't see them.
It's not possible.
Right.
They always surprise us.
The pattern would be you have to take a 10-foot gap between men and do a sweep through because if
Fucking hacking through the forest with your machetes looking for elves.
Yeah. That's the way he did.
There's one! That's awesome. And kind of stupid.
Yep. So I'm gonna do the natural medicine on the thing,
Alright, so Grizzak's gathering up some herbs,
Yep.
spices, and everything else.
and I'm going to medicine, nature.
So Grizzak's over here looking for things.
So Grizak did a ping when they were collecting the bodies, pinging around the area looking for magic, and then we did our thing. He's gonna go apply the medicine to the thing right now. Ah, goddamn it.
rubbing shit in its eyes.
Okay, let me see how many spells I have for the heal.
Okay, so
It doesn't-
you found 3 more of those weird glass daggers.
Okay.
They're not quite magical. They're like expert quality.
Birds, come over there.
And these creatures didn't have any gear aside from javelins.
They got rid of signature skills?
We'll take that. Okay, I'm gonna have to look for more. I have one more spell of heal. I'm not gonna put it on this
Oh,
thing.
they
It sounds like they should can that whole concept of just put points in.
where you want.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. The signature skills were just like, okay, you're limiting.
You don't get enough skills for it to matter really because
Plus the artificial cap.
yeah.
Okay, here's actually gonna. Sorry, do it again. I have to go get more herbs, and I critical. Woohoo! Thing's gonna get 3d8.
And they also changed the dying rules. Yeah, I'm just not sure what those dying rules are. All right, so Grizzak, you gathered up some herbs, and after a couple of
Wow,
trips,
7 on 3d8.
the creature now has 7 hit points,
Wakes up.
and it awakes. It's talking.
Yeah, you're welcome. Name's Grizak. You want to follow Obadiah?
Its eyes kind of shift a little bit for a moment. You thought they were into one Grizzak.
Don't you dare.
His nose is a little bit bloody as well as a little bit wet with snot. And you feel this presence in your mind. It's not like trying to blast its way into your mind. It's sort of creeping in.
Yeah. Do a reflex. Will save, sorry. What does it say? Will save? Is it?
You hear its voice in your head.
Just telepathying you.
Are you pushing it out?
Obadiah!
Is Obadiah?
Obadiah, the one that speaks through the light in the sky.
Sky gods, yes.
Yeah, alright. I'm the Grizak. What are you?
Is the Grizak talking in his brain? They're just like staring at each
this
other.
This is like they're staring at each other.
Rene's
Grizzak's
like,
also kind of you're getting Grizzak's end of the conversation because he's probably not used to
Yeah.
telepathy. And he's saying it out loud at the same time.
Why am I echoing?
What is Grizak?
Why am I? Don't talk with me.
ask him about the dragon. What color?
You hear that?
Where's your dragon? What color kind of dragon color is it?
Dragon. Yes. Master of the terror.
It said Master of the Terror.
Uh-oh.
What did he terror? Why didn't you just fix it?
This place, not our home. This place have many nice things.
Connor,
What would I
color
know
is the
about-
dragon?
What color? What color is your dragon guy?
What color?
Yeah. Does he ever get angry and breathe around? What does it breathe?
What color?
It doesn't know what colors are.
Does it ever spit at you?
You
You let me go. I fly away. I tell you what master look like.
How about I don't let these guys cook you alive? You gotta start saying something before I can see your position being kind of bad.
Renee's gonna step on its foot, just in like that.
it feels pain.
See what happened? Rene here doesn't even like himself. Imagine how he feels about you.
All right, give me. Is intimidate still with?
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
So give me an intimidate. How many people are interrogating him?
I don't have intimidate.
Well, you have a character level.
Roll minus 2.
Renee is involved.
Okay.
Yeah, Fabian's.
I have a -1 charisma,
Nibbles waving a sword around.
so 5
No.
minus 3 plus 2.
Zira is not involved.
All right, so you can get a +2 for Fabian and Renee helping you. Actually, +4. We'll just let them aid.
Plus 4 added?
Yeah.
Okay. 14.
But yeah, how the DCs work?
You nuts. Masters. You are prey. You are food.
I get it. Your master likes to eat people, and I can't show you.
Things.
Hey, Sparky, come here.
Sparky comes over.
He just gives him
I
a
had
head
not
nod.
like, there's one.
And then hit him with an electric arc.
It's like shocking him a little bit. Snarls at you. You can hit him with an electric arc.
Sparky roll. 3.
3 damage.
There's enough.
You let go. Me show you what master look like.
This can be a very uncomfortable stay for you. Let us know what he looks like, and that way we can talk about letting you go. You can fly back to the master.
No stranger to pain.
Does it have scars?
Yeah. They're kind of different colors, but yeah, it's got scars. It's got a
Okay.
weird furry kind of lower hindquarters, and there are bits where the fur is missing.
Are they like burn scars, or are they like?
No, it looks like slashes, and there's weird like suction cups along one of its like weird little kind of pucker marks all around one of its arms, and it's got a jagged scar across its face. Couple of holes in its wings.
Alright, that's enough.
You let go. Greasy.
No, you're not going anywhere here, because I need to know first what he look like before I let you go. What if I let you go, you fly away? That's not gonna happen.
Yes, fly away.
No. You gotta tell me first.
Give me a bluff. I'm assuming you're just not letting it fly away. Give me a deception.
Oh, okay.
It might
I
fly
didn't- I
away,
didn't
but I'm gonna
say it
close
was
the
gonna
bow
fly
and
away.
see if we can shoot that one in the back too.
It's a bluff. So minus.
Yeah, Rene, you can give me a deception as well. You're actively.
Involved in this.
Yep.
Yeah, you and
Ooh, 16.
But when I get rogue and rebuild, I'll actually have these skills.
16 bluff, Marty.
23 on my bluff.
Nice.
Critical fail.
Fucking.
Rene's like, Rene just like pulls out his bow.
What? Why?
Get out of here. What are you doing? I'm making a deal.
You lie to Griot.
Grey owls. I'm the Greyzak. We must be related.
Your race is ugly,
You're what?
groundling.
Your race is ugly.
Alright.
We rule sky.
Ask him where he comes.
Wow.
Ask him where he come from. Ask him where he come from.
Yeah, you mentioned Terra. Where's home for you, buddy?
Grizzak sits on his lap.
Come on, tell me. Where's home for you?
Yes.
Shifting a little bit.
Yes. Deal with master. Eat the barracks.
Master.
8 barracks.
Ada Bear's dead.
Well, now that we've had a chance to actually look at these things up close and like lots of them,
Yeah.
get another roll to figure out what the fuck they are.
Sure.
Ooh, I'm sitting on one of their laps.
It's really esoteric knowledge.
Occult.
Sure.
What about the?
Because my occult roll is.
Every day I can pick a different thing to be trained in.
During your
Preparation.
daily preparations.
Right.
You knew you were fighting these things.
Yep. But I don't know what I would pick though. Lore these things.
Dolores broken.
Alright, my occultism roll, I got a 20.
And who else is looking?
Zira.
Zero?
Yeah, she's not during this interrogation with the other ones. 11.
Okay.
Wah, wah.
They are quicker than they are strong. They don't look particularly hardy, but they are flyers. You're not seeing any signs of dim-wittedness. They are monstrous humanoids with the 20. 11, you're probably just getting the type.
Mm-hmm.
However, with the 20, these creatures you do not think are native. They are not native to this world, nor are they native to the Prime. There's nothing outsidery among them. They're just a race that lives in other places. You also know that they probably have some sort of blind sight or sense, or however the fuck that works in Pathfinder. Their eyes suggest that they can see also in darkness, probably better than most creatures with dark vision.
So they don't have color. The color doesn't mean anything to them.
Yeah, they're echolocating, and there's dark vision. You know that they're immune to cold. Whatever place they came from, their flesh is warped over long enough periods of time. Given that Fabian and Ziva have been delving into Aklo, you're pretty sure that the chittering between them that they opened up with is Aklo. Which suggests whatever place that they're from is not a place to visit.
I show you, it says.
To Rene, and Rene's now got a second voice in his head.
I show you, master. You let me leave.
Is he speaking to you now?
Nod.
Okay, are you still trying to deceive him?
If you show me your master, you will leave here. Has to be the true one, not the illusion.
Tell him he has to answer all of our questions to be let go.
In addition, you will need to answer the question.
Otherwise, he can expect to spend the rest of his life pinned down in a cold, dark room.
What's question?
What does your master breed? Oh, sorry.
Your master is of what element?
He actually projects like a. You're being truthful, or are you trying to deceive him?
No, I plan to kill him, but I'll let him go. Like, I won't kill him now. I'll find him and kill him later.
Oh, okay, that's good enough for him. He wants out of this.
I'm pretty certain he was going to want to find us and kill us later, too.
The creature that he shows you is a creature that is kind of coiled up like a dragon. It's all black and whites, and kind of like you're seeing echolation. Like you don't see the master, and you see it, and it was casting something with its claws. And you can see that it's sitting there, and its head is draconic, and it's let me check its picture here.
Beak? The horn? The horny?
It has a big spike coming out of the top of its head.
So unicorn dragon.
Like a fin.
Uni-dragon.
I'm going to pull Scylla into this.
Okay. Yes. This dragon, like others, will fall. It has been a long time since I have slain a green dragon.
The magical treasure is relevant towards our adventure.
Now, in Pathfinder, so I converted the module, and the module's supposed to be, you think it's a black, you find a bunch of black dragon treasure, you get to apply it to the green. In Pathfinder 2, they made greens do poison damage with all their breath weapons.
I don't know this.
So because we're about to convert the campaign back to 1E, we'll say assassin. That was the point of the module.
That was the whole point.
To get that, yes!
The shit still works.
The shit still works.
Like, what, our 50,000 gold pieces worth of resistance items is still valid.
I might keep some of the secondary powers as poison, but like it's not a damage type in 1E.
Poison damage.
Yeah. So yeah, Scylla's saying, yeah, green dragons. And by the looks of them, Scylla has a range somewhere between adult, late adult, maybe early ancient. You can't tell from this weird, like, image.
Just said CR 12 through 14.
Yeah, good luck with that.
He thinks it looks stunted for some reason, and that's why he's having a hard time. Perhaps those dragons that turn to magic too early find that their growth may be stunted.
Bad breeding.
Maybe this is why it takes the name of the greatest dragon that I slew. You may dispatch this creature now.
I made the deal.
Don't be stupid, boy. It will fly back to its master and tell you all it saw.
We'll make it a fair fight.
Yeah, I'm sorry, what was the deal? I was
Rene was going to let it go.
Okay.
you mean another deal.
What's your will saving throw? What's your will DC
My
saving?
will DC is infinity because I fucking refuse, you ghost bastard. Give me a second.
Something's ringing.
So, sounds like freaking asteroids over there.
Hello? Hi.
Would you like us to go earn some space? My will DC is... oh, that's too high. That's because that's 0. Actually, my will DC is plus 7, although I have a bonus versus fear, and I have a mental effects attempt to directly control my actions. Or if I succeed against a mental control that attempts to control my actions, I critically succeed instead. If a creature fails to coerce you, the result is instead treated as a critical failure. I am haughtily obstinate.
Okay,
Screw you,
he gets a 19.
Screw you, Ghostman. I don't want. Okay, my DC is 17.
Okay, so does he succeed or not?
Well, he succeeds. If he failed, it would have been a critical failure. He wouldn't be able to do it for a week.
All right, so Scylla took over and basically is drawing an arrow and shooting an arrow into this thing's head. Like screaming liar, and anyone who will listen, and basically Rene kills the griot.
Rene drops the bow.
Grizak, you actually see Rene, his eyes are completely black. Stands there for a moment, and his hands just go down to his sides, and the bow just climbs to the ground. And then Scylla gave you control back. Do not harm. Use a hero point.
Can't, doesn't work though.
Use a hero point.
Well, I've got a hero point. I wasn't the first of the table.
Right. Who's first at the table tonight? I think Ahmed was. So you got 2 hero points. Hero point allows you to reroll a roll, or no? It just helps with the death and dying.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You need 2.
Yeah.
You need 2 to do a reroll of a roll, which it doesn't help. I don't know how that helps
And
versus
then I
DC.
bought dinner, so. Don't climb over the couch like that. That's the couch. I've already had people rip the couch.
Would you like me to? I can also move.
No, sorry, dude.
Just go potty.
Alright, so, yeah, Grizak, you saw Rene
I think that's
kind of lose it a little bit.
Alright there, buddy.
Fabian had turned around to, like, talk to Zira about what they thought this creature was, and like, what the hell?
Rene's just taking a moment to.
That thing was saying Master of the Tear. And that thing's not from here. It's talking about how things here were delicious.
Oh man, you got a red hand, man. You dropped your bow, man.
Rene went all crazy shit.
The
His
ghost
eyes
can
went flying
make
with
a
him.
sense motive or whatever. Rene's thinking about committing suicide, like out of spite.
Okay, the ghost said, very well might be against this dragon. Abandon your friends like that. Weakness.
Picks up the fucking bow.
Oh, that was better, man. You put it on the ground, man. That's not where it's supposed to go.
He puts it on his back.
Yep.
He closes the eyes of the thingy.
Creature, yeah, it's got like 4 eyes. It's like a little weird, a little slimy. Oh, it's got 2 fucking sets of eyelids. It's a little fucking weird.
You gotta pinch. It blinks 2 times.
Oh man, you good? You okay, man? That's fucking gross, man.
You're on your eyes there, buddy. You went a little crazy shit.
You need to prepare for a green dragon. It is powerful yet smaller than you would expect.
Where are we going? Where are we going to ambush it? We're going to fight it.
Preferably somewhere we can't fly away.
Oh man, we'll fly around here, man. We'll just fly fucking roofs and blast us with the and fucking only range specs.
That is why we have a powerful bow to make it come in. I think the monastery is the way to go. I'm not certain.
Well, Well, here's the thing. If we go to it, we're gonna be exhausted. We got limited supplies, but we can at least try to surprise it. However, if it comes here, we gotta protect all these bastards. And then we'll have advantage. We don't know when it's gonna show up.
Yeah, man. We'll fucking go there, man. Pretend to give it its treasure and
That's
get
right.
it close to us, man. Say
Let's
here.
go get his shit. Oh yeah.
That's a good idea. We could bring the book with us and use it as bait.
Why don't you just make a copy? Why don't you just make a copy of the thing? You get there and make drawings.
It's pretty complicated.
Just look outside.
A decoy?
Yeah, well, what if it actually gets us?
Oh, man, it's fucking funny, man. Just right on the end of the book.
Oh, yeah.
Just take the title, judge a book by the cover, man.
Yeah, that's right. Like I did before. Like, give a guy a sandwich, but instead of actually good stuff, he got poop inside.
Wait, I thought poop was for you. I mean, it's still mine.
If you're a tree or a cat, sure. Good for your hair.
What do you think, sister? We bring the book with us and use it as a lure. Or Grizak suggesting we make a fake.
You need to wait today before going still.
Rene, could you make a fake book? Is this where we learn that all crafting is equal?
I have a bonus on crafting weaponsmith stuff,
Okay.
but that's a +2 versus.
Okay.
I might be able to make a book that looks similar.
There we go.
We're only focused on the cover. What was the book's cover made of? I remember it being creepy, like a necro.
Gold!
It's like a black leather tome.
Well, there's a bunch of armor that's leather.
Yep. It had heavy bracings. Like it's almost in the realm of armor smithing.
I could make a trick.
Oh, man, when he was seeing his fucking face, man, when he was booking his, like, fucking limericks, man.
You focus on the limericks.
Oh, man, I got a pocket full of limericks right here, man. Hopefully it's a fucking naughty band.
Rene, you like the limericks, right? They're funny and dirty. Just killed a man.
Yeah, man, just get
Someone
your bone,
speak
man.
my language.
Dropping your bone in the dirt, man. That's not good.
Yeah, you gotta clean your eyes out a little bit more. You got all this sort of dirt in there.
Hey, Rene,
Just Rene stares at Grizak for a bit.
you okay, man?
Good, he gets it.
You want some poo-poo? Super green?
I had super blue. That blue is very super.
Fine. Let's go back to the manor. It's icky out here.
Don't worry about the abomination. It's not the point. The point is the murder thing when you said you wouldn't do the murder thing.
Well, you didn't.
So, are you guys going to make a forgery of the book?
I think we're gonna make a forgery of the book, and that'll give Rene some time to get back his training levels.
Yep. Okay. We'll say that it takes you 2 days to make the forgery of the book. What is everyone else doing during that time?
Fabian will be doing Ziva. And Nibbles will be patrolling the town, trying to find those other missing creatures.
Okay.
Grizak's actually gonna
Probably with Vimaris, like
Yeah.
Vimaris camping out with,
Yeah.
and Nibbles patrolling.
Zira is going to try to make certain the town people are calm and not freaking out. And
Okay. Staying in town.
yep,
Grinthar doesn't mind being out there, just as long as you're not telling him to go off it alone. Rene is building the book.
Grizak is tending to the trees that were damaged.
Okay.
Vamaris is actually going into town and giving them instructions about how to, like, if the dragon attacks, you do this. You go, like, everyone goes here, stay into your, like, if there's basements or whatever, like, things like that.
Alright, a day passes, you're making good progress in the book. You guys are patrolling around town. You haven't really spotted any more of these creatures. They may have noticed from afar what you guys did. At one point, you may have spotted the other red dragon flying around, but their circle seems to have gotten much, much wider. Like they're actually leaving the town alone.
Yeah.
Like over 2/3 of their number, perhaps, disappeared overnight.
Yes. Oh, what happened? Oh, what happened? And they go up there. There's blood and scorched bits and a piece of wing that's attached to a tree.
The dragon has given you a deadline. There's no further communication from the dragon or his servants.
Do I get a sense of pattern or behavior from this? From my ghost friend.
No, you seem he seems to loosen his grip a little bit when you are set about a task to create a
Forgery
lure.
to trap a dragon.
That's right.
Vamaris has an idea. Hold on. I believe we need to thin out the numbers a little bit more before we approach the dragon itself. Why don't we send a caravan of villagers running away with us hidden within the caravan?
Well, that was the original plan, where we were going to be the caravan of villagers running away.
Right? No, but it's actually hold on. Were we showing ourselves? But this is when we went to get the items.
No. That was Rene was talking about that before, where we would like dress up as peasants.
And let's do that now. Perhaps they will attack us. Try to make another show.
Oh man, I don't know, man.
I don't want to face the dragon and 10 more of those things. And another fire drake. It would not be a good idea. Strategically, it's not advantageous to us. We should split their forces up. What say you all?
We're out of time, man. We don't know where the dragon is.
6 days. We know where we're supposed to be.
And I don't know what thing 7 was like that halfway, man.
We know we know what direction. We don't know how long it will take to get there.
Start hitting over there now.
Is the plan was
Talking about making.
Well,
Don't interrupt.
blah, 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 blah.
Make your decision. I'm outside.
Ain't made the dynamite guy.
Oh man, people are already kind of leaving, man. We killed like 20 or 30 of them, man. People could count.
Well, we all right. We can head to the place a few days before, camp out and wait for him.
We don't know if we're heading into its lair or not.
If Fred and Laird's gonna fuck it up.
Right, this monastery is where we're supposed to bring the treasure.
How far is it to the monastery? I just know it was down that road. And the monks were there.
It's probably like the similar distance, so you find out from the townsfolk, similar distance to the dragon,
How many
to
of us-
Silla's tomb. It's down the other side of the road.
Problem is the problem. No, the issue is that we could go and scout it, but if you get caught, then
No, Flux
Oh
got
man, you gotta go, man. Zera's gotta go, man.
We get there.
She's the one the dragon told her to go, man. You could just say, I don't know where to bring the treasure, and act all kind of funny. Okay, that's all right.
We can get there.
is Rene part of this conversation?
Yeah. We'll say it's like
She is
evening.
she's not going by herself. We are going there to kill the fucking dragon.
Yeah, we all go together.
If we have a good way to get any more information on what is there, then we will do that. And if there is not, then c'est la vie. We take it as it comes.
Either the dragon will be at the monastery, or his minions will be. Something will be there to receive the treasure. Says Scylla.
This dragon is coward.
It has some strange power over these beasts. beasts I have never seen.
Well, he was saying, he was down saying.
Wait, actually, no, that was what's his name speaking.
that's-
That's so sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's Renee's head. Well, so Rene's
Sorry.
responses are mostly like half of them are in this head, half of them are in the open. Like right now, they're in the open. Right? He's
In the open?
like he's responding in the open.
Right, all right. Well, Ghost Buddy. The creature said the creature said it was a master of the tear, and he said it was from another place. So the dragon said something or something.
Zira
What's terror? What?
goes to talk to the Shadow Lady.
Okay?
Shadow Lady, come on, be my friend, Shadow Lady.
Alright, so Zira goes to Hunclay's Manor, which
Yeah.
you've left kind of alone for the last little while,
Yep.
and goes into the building, and you're talking about Maffei.
Yeah, Maffei.
Okay, you find her. She's lingering there. She looks weak.
Maffei.
Find Hunclay Manor. Yes, that's what she says.
Understand as well.
Oh, excuse me.
The
Wasn't me.
well there's I think we know what the tear is. Well, there's a guardian of the tear, a green dragon that leads to a place with these very odd bat-winged monsters with 4 eyes.
Okay. She doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. She says, "Show me." You're able to go and fetch a body pretty easily.
You know in Minecraft where you get like your stacks of like you're smelting ore and you got a stack of ore, we got stacks of bodies and we're smelting bodies.
Maffei does not recognize the creature that you show her.
Oh,
That creature is not from the shadow plane.
She looks at it again.
Although it could probably live there.
they said it was hardened against cold and conceived by sound. So in the shadows it would be rather at home.
She nods. There's something odd about it, isn't there?
Yes.
Do you know where the tear is?
We know someone who does. A green dragon.
I should like then to go. If this is my way home.
It will be dangerous. Perhaps we should clear it first.
She nods.
I can hide in the meantime. When will you be leaving?
Tomorrow.
Your moon grows dark with each day that passes.
We are approaching new moon. It is when Leah rests to come back full in the next few weeks.
Yes, because 2 weeks after the full moon is new moon.
It's new moon.
Your goddess weak.
My goddess is one who demands that her followers find inspiration in their actions. It is really that of the individual.
Okay, Maffei just nods that she will traverse with you. She is not probably going to fight given her current enervated or drained state. It just doesn't seem to be going
enervation.
away. Yep. She needs basically
That spell.
very
that-
powerful
yeah.
magic.
We're gonna wrap her up like Dark Man.
Fucking mind fire. She basically says, "Stop by when you leave." She will go with you.
Perfect.
Um,
Does she need any? Like, she's got her magic weapons and armor, right?
she's got her armor. I don't think you gave her weapons back. She's got.
Oh, yeah,
a
I've-
magic-
sorry, I've
a
got her
magic scimitar
weapons.
and a magic short sword. I think.
Yeah, I've got her weapons.
Yep.
Right.
She's not asking for them back right now. She probably expects them back when you go onto the road.
Yeah, let's go to the place. And then
She has never seen this creature before.
okay, that was one of those like, wait a second,
It's a good thought.
and I am not taking to go see the devil. Devil could bite my ass. It's down in the basement. There's the devil.
To her knowledge, that creature does not hail from the shadow plane.
Yeah, because interesting.
2 days pass. What is the total bonus on your craft check?
My
Not the result, just the bonus.
craft check is
I'm gonna roll this. This is gonna be a secret check.
okay. I have a 11, 12, 13, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have a plus 11. And I'm just seeing if I have a. If any of my feats help this, I don't think they do that way. Yeah, I have a plus 11.
Grizak's gonna do something that isn't done before.
Give me a second. I'm gonna roll the check. If you guys can just close your eyes for a moment, I'm gonna show the screen what the roll result was.
I'm going to eat a carrot.
I'm going to look at the door.
So that plus 11.
Contact with me.
I'm gonna send my wife a text and ask for number was.
Alright, so to all of you, it looks like the same book. What are you doing with the original and what are you doing with the fake?
Grizak's gonna ask him to bring both into the same room.
Okay.
Alright. Grizak's gonna look for the right one.
Oh, you're like playing shell game with the fucking.
No, we're not playing shell games with the fucking
No,
thing.
Grizak's actually gonna see if the thing's magical. He hasn't done that before. Does that look magical?
I don't think it's
Hey.
triggered.
The book is not magical.
It's artifacts don't trigger that.
Ooh.
So,
Well, that didn't work. Alright.
we're gonna put.
Looks good.
I think we're gonna re-hide the real one back in its hiding spot, which is on like the middle of the bookshelf with that.
Oh,
friggin-
in the basement of the
Yeah.
temple? Okay.
With its like DC 11 friggin'.
Plain
Fabian,
sight.
Ziva, and the gnome lady in that last couple of days may have made some minor progress towards understanding what the book actually is. Give me an occult check or something similar. Ziva is actually providing you a +1.
How many of us are here?
Alright. 21.
Nice.
How many of us are actually traveling? There's what, 10 of us? Shit.
Right?
Fair number.
Come my way by.
Is everything alright?
Probably, but
Alright.
So how many of us are there? There's 1,
There's lots.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grizza's gonna check with the other 2 casters, Zira and Ziva.
Either you know how to do Phantom Steed.
No. It sounds like a fun spell though. It's I know Fireball.
I like horses.
I think that's the fastest way for us to get around.
I know Haste and Dispel Magic is what Ziva says.
They're good ones, but we want the Phantom Steed.
Sorry.
Haste unfortunately doesn't last long enough to do overland travel.
What spell level is that?
Second level spell.
No, I don't know that one. Although it sounds like fun.
Well, this spell will let us travel for 8 hours. One of us travel for 8 hours.
Is mount still a spell?
I didn't see Mount on my list.
But these things are quite fun. They, underbrush and
What are you trying to do, Grizak?
I'd like to make us all go a little faster here. I can make 5. So we're missing a few of them.
We've got too many people.
Right, that's why I was asking if you can do them. I can make 5 a day. These things will run on water. Run through trees.
Mazatec wonder if you bring caravan. Mazatec can travel with caravan, but Mazatec does not want to fight dragon. No.
We are supposed to be bringing treasure. It's expecting us to be bringing a lot of treasure.
I'm expecting the thing knows we don't have that much.
Right.
Should we be actually bringing what treasure the town has?
No. Doesn't matter how much we bring. It's not gonna be enough.
Oh man, we gotta bring some treasure, man. Dragon likes treasure.
Oh yeah, it got burned. Burned away.
Shit in
Yeah.
the swamp, man.
Found in the swamp and it got destroyed. In my pocket.
We should bring some potato or something and put a layer of treasure on top. Bring some chest.
Oh man, we just fill it up with firewood, man. And put some treasure on top. Got a fire breathing dragon, so don't worry about it, man. It wasn't all good. I like the treasure idea, though.
Yeah.
I'll go get the wagon, man. Come on, Master. Come
Oh,
on, Grizzly.
okay. I'm fucking saying fantasy.
Come on, Grizzly.
God damn it.
Grizzly.
Damn it, firecracker coming.
Need to go get some unicorns, pull our fucking magic caravan.
Yeah, the lady of the caretaker's manor, she's willing to lend you her prized white ponies to pull a carriage.
Some shitty person.
Oh no, man, the ones that look nice. That's good roofs, man. They're all nice. Pull a noble's carriage.
You can eat the shit out of them.
Yeah, man, don't worry. Well, I got you,
Those are
man.
pretty
I got you.
monkeys. We don't want them to get killed.
Oh man, don't worry about it, man. They're just horses, man.
Did you call them monkeys?
Oh, don't worry about it. I got this.
You shouldn't refer to the humans like that.
No, not the monkeys, man.
Listen, Goblin. I let me deal with all of the stuff under Obadiah's butthole here. I got this.
Alright, so Grintark, Grizzak, Mass Effect, Sparky.
Is it the sun? Like, Obadiah's butthole is what? Because there's been like 4 references to it. What?
Go and fetch a wagon.
Oh.
Thing now.
It's like a Roman noble wagon, and it'll be pulled by a bunch of like white ponies.
Awesome. We're kind of hesitant because we're like, he's gonna die.
So wait, this thing's green. What is it immune to? Is it immune to fire? Or electricity? What should we use on it?
Do not use acid on it, but and prepare for acid on you.
So there's 6 white ponies and a noble covered wagon. It's not as big as wagons get, but
Not much good acid.
Grintark weighs it down a little bit with some wood, and then you've got some just basically empty chests.
Oh man, we don't have much treasure, man. You sure you don't want to just ask for them to put all the treasure in here?
No, Grinthok.
Oh man, I wasn't asking you, man.
It was just empty chests.
We'll put some like rocks in the chest.
Yeah. Weigh it down. It's not going to be like riding high. It's going to be like.
The carriage is definitely weighted down by the time you by the time you finish this. Oh, good. Our ride is ready, Fabian.
Excellent.
He brings bananas to the monkeys. Poor things.
There you go.
The horses are the monkeys.
That's what I was told. Monkeys like bananas.
Okay. Ponies are called monkeys. Got it. All right. Your cult check.
Another one?
No, this is not for the creature. This is for the book.
Ah, interesting.
Another +1 from Ziva, or?
Yep. Unless you already rolled it, I don't know if that was the d20 plus
Yeah,
11
the
roll.
+1.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that
yeah.
was 21. Okay.
Oh man. I'm not gonna eat that anymore. I'm not gonna survive.
Would you like some chicken and salad?
I don't want to eat anything.